And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood. And once a month, I try to have Andrew Hunt from the Cleveland Bradley Public Library on to tell us what's happening at the library. And I try to have him on pretty early in the month. So actually, I've been a little bit eager. I've got him on to tell us about December on the last day of November, but that's okay because I want you to be sure that you get in on some of these events. And he's going to tell us a little bit about the FOLA open house at the library that's coming up also. So kick us off, Andrew, and tell us what's happening.
One of the things that people really ask us about is about computer classes. I mean,
Yes.
that has been something we've offered for many years, a lot of times before a lot of other places have begun to offer it. We offer free computer classes. We just hired a new IT person at the beginning of September, and we tried to give him a month or two to get his feet on the ground and running before we started offering classes. But we're doing some basic computer classes. You know, that's what we find initially, especially coming at the end of December when people get new computers or laptops, and then they're wanting to say, what do I do with this thing?
Absolutely.
Anyway, we are starting computer classes here in December. The first one will be, well, we actually will have one December 1st, but I think it's too late to get to that
tomorrow.
one.
Okay,
so December 8th will be, and they're going to be every Thursday. You know, you can, Basic Computers 101. If you've never touched a computer, wanting to know how to, or you come with questions about your computer, you can come to this class, sign up. You need to call the library, which is at 472-2163. And if you have a phone from another state or another area code, the area code's 423. So 423-472-2163, and ask for the reference department. And they will you can sign up to come to one of those classes. They're going to be, right now, they're every week. So like the 1st, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd.
That's simple. Okay, we can do that.
It depends, and there has to be so many sign up before we will actually hold the class.
Right.
But hopefully there are enough people out there that are trying to figure out how to use a computer.
Right.
Call the library. We offer classes, and I think
and it's free.
Right. And
it's free.
And if the class seems to have enough questions, they want to extend the class, they'll take it another day or two. You know.
Fantastic.
So we're willing to do that. So that's one thing that's coming up very shortly. The same day, December 8th, is one of the days, and that's a Thursday. December 8th, we have mentioned the the STEAM program: Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Math, and Science. No, I already said science. So
science, yes, okay.
Okay, I knew there was something wrong with my acronym here.
That's all right. But see, I love the STEAM because it has art involved.
That's right.
STEM is fine, folks, but being me, I want to put the A in there and make it arts.
And again, we try to help support what the schools are doing with that, and we're doing our own activities too. So the tween and the teens actually meet on Thursday at 4:30 on December the 8th. So it's sort of a nice thing. It gives, and one of the focuses of this is going to be the art. So they're doing the art aspect this month for the December, but the difference between the tween and teens, it gives some nice cooperative inter-age activities, and you know, I think that will be a good event. So if you have young children, tween-age children, or teenage children, the library has a lot of activities going on, and this is one that is a great activity that helps to reinforce all of those different basic core skills.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of good socialization skills too that go on, which is great.
You know, so a lot of times they have to work together and try to find solutions, which is a good thing. So,
which is very interesting sometimes.
Another thing that will be happening December the 11th, which is a Sunday, December 11th at 2 p.m. at the History Branch. You know, again, I've mentioned about the History Branch. We have one of the nicest history branches, I think, in the state. I mean, especially for our size. We have a great history collection. And one of the things that our new History Branch manager is doing, we're doing some monthly activities. This one is called, it's a monthly genealogy research introduction to genealogy, basically. And I didn't think this was the brochure I had, but I guess it is. This is held every month. Again.
Okay.
And if you're wanting to get a basic introduction to how to trace your family tree, this is a great activity to come to. Our first couple of activities and programs we've offered, we've had about 17 to 30 people come. So
wow.
And so we're hoping this will continue and more interest will grow in our wonderful history branch, and as well as that facility itself has been an icon,
Right.
visually for many years.
Absolutely.
And it's been the library for a long time.
It was before what y'all have now, which is wonderful.
So take a chance to come and see that facility, which also leads into the very next one, which is the you had mentioned about the Friends of the Library Association. They have a couple events coming up, and they're all, both on the same day, so you can.
Okay.
And it's going to be Saturday, December the 10th. Saturday, December 10th, from 10 to 4 p.m. We have at the main library in the community room, the large room, there will be a craft bazaar. So if you're looking for Christmas gifts to someone or things for your home, I think there's going to be a variety of vendors.
Ornaments, probably.
I think there's 10 or 11 vendors that will be there. So come to the library and participate, get some of your Christmas gifts.
Right. Now, Jill told me when she was on with us once, she said that one vendor makes canoes.
I think that's right.
And we're not talking about little Christmas ornament canoes. We're talking about
Full
canoes
yes,
that you
correct.
sit in and paddle down my river. So that should be interesting.
Yes,
Are you
I
going to
think
be
so.
able to buy canoes? You don't.
I don't know if they'll be immediately available.
Okay.
Maybe they may
Order
have them
'em,
actually. So
I just thought that was interesting. I thought, wow, I've never been to a craft show where people sold canoes, but I think that's. I'm going to go over there just if nothing else to see the canoes.
Well, I think that's great. And the other thing, when we were talking about the history branch and the Lovely facility, this is also the opportunity. The Friends of the Library are also hosting an open house over at the history branch.
Oh, okay.
And we're calling it's the 150 years Christmases at the history branch. This is sort of the history branch. That facility, the Craig Miles House, was built in 1866. So this would be the 150th
It would be.
anniversary. So we can
Wow.
visualize there have been 100 Christmases in that facility.
Wow.
So there's going to be some cider, hot cider, and you can take a look at some of the new Christmas decorations that are over there. So
I think that's
and
great.
if you've
and
never
y'all
been in there,
decorate-
it's
you
wonderful.
decorate both libraries
Yes,
for
we do.
Christmas, and there's trees and everything. So,
some trees.
so it's awesome, folks. You need to go.
So that's again happening December the 10th.
Okay.
And I think the hours are the same in both facilities.
Okay.
10 to 4.
10 to 4. And see,
Yes.
I close the shop at 3, so I can, and you're just down the street from me, so I can run on over.
Absolutely.
And take care of that. And let me say one real quick thing about the history library. When Barbara Fagan was there, she helped me tremendously because at the Red Ribbon I have these ornaments, historic ornaments of buildings, old buildings, and she was wonderful to help me find pictures to go on the ornaments and the little brief blurb that went on there. I've not met the new manager, but I'm sure that we'll be able to work together
Absolutely.
just fine. So-
Don't be afraid. Yeah, if you have questions, the library's the place to go. So,
Absolutely, absolutely.
Another event, again for the teen-aged person, we have Teen Zone Gaming. So this is something that happens every month. It happens, I think it's the second Monday of the month, and make sure I said that. No, actually, it happens weekly,
Okay.
except for the first week, which is something else that happens the first. So
Okay.
it's every Monday except the very first Monday of the
Okay,
month.
second, third, fourth Monday,
Right.
and if there's a fifth Monday, there you go.
Yes. It says join us and drop in for Wii or Xbox gaming in the teen
Wow,
teen
Xbox
zone.
gaming, and that's big.
Yes. 13 to 17-year-olds.
Okay,
So
fantastic.
So that's another come and be involved. Another thing that I always look forward to, since part of my life is music.
Yes, sir. Mine too. So there we go.
December 14th, which is Wednesday at noon, or 12:30 actually is when it's listed. Lunchtime with the Chattanooga Symphony and Opera.
Whoa.
We've had the either quintets or quartets, either woodwind or brass, and they come
Fantastic.
twice a year actually to the library here, and they bring a lunch on the 14th of December.
Okay, at 12:30.
12:30, and
That's
you
a
can
Wednesday.
sit and listen
Super.
to probably Christmas music during.
Fantastic.
So this would be
Fantastic.
wonderful
Absolutely.
time to enjoy, get into the holiday.
I think that sounds wonderful.
So,
And you have one more little event to tell us
one more
about?
event.
Okay.
This is Miss Keisha said, you got to talk about
Okay,
these.
okay. And Miss Keisha, it's very important
that's
that we
right.
talk about Miss Keisha's area.
Thursday, December 15th. And a lot of these are for family. You know,
Right.
the music events for family, not just for children,
Fantastic.
for all ages. This one is also for families. So PJs and the Polar Express. You know,
Love it.
The Polar Express came out in 2004. Ever since Keisha came, we've actually done, you know, come dressed in your PJs, and that's going to be Thursday, December 15th at 6:30 p.m.
Okay,
And
super.
show the movie. We will have popcorn and some cocoa, hot cocoa.
Great. And
So,
that's the movie with Tom Hanks.
That's right.
And I love Polar Express. I used to give it to everybody's kids for Christmas. I'd give them the Polar Express book and the bell. And so, you know, I just think everybody needs to go see. It's kind of like the Nutcracker. You go see the Nutcracker Ballet and you go see Polar Express, or you read the book Polar Express. And this sounds great. And give me that date on the Polar Express one more
That
time.
is Thursday, December the 15th
December the 15th, Thursday, and that's in the evening at 6 o'clock.
at 6:30.
6:30, okay.
And that will be in the community room.
Very good. Andrew, thank you so much for being with me. Like I say, every month I get him to come on and tell us what's happening. So he runs through it real quickly, but website is
www.clevelandlibrary.org.
right, and that everything's listed right there. But I have him on so he can remind you to go to the website and look that up. And also there's a phone number you can call.
It's 423-472-2163.
Very good. Andrew, thanks for being on with me
Thank you.
again. And I guess it'll be next year before I
right.
see you, but I will. Folks, don't go away. We'll be right back with our final guest that's going to tell you about an opportunity for booking some Christmas parties. So watch these commercials and then come back and see us.